mean, I don't know. You can consider it a playoff year, I guess, if you want. Really, guys, usually I get it to about a week's length and I cut it off before the game, but a couple guys said I should probably try to keep it, and I just said, all right, why not?
Are you aware that fans are growing playoff beards in your honor at this point?
No.
You're not on Facebook, huh? I mean,
No,
seriously, people are growing beards. So are you
like
planning
it.
on keeping it through the Super Bowl or no?
Yeah, I'll keep it.
Nice.
Joe, how much does your actually talking the game, the 2 years of being in the playoffs, does it almost feel like it's just a regular game? How does your
I know guys. I think we're getting spoiled around here, thinking that this is an every year occurrence, and so far it has been. But to get in the playoffs is a big accomplishment, and having that experience the last 2 years, I think is going to help with this team. We have a veteran team in some respects, and got guys that have experience in the playoffs. And I think anytime you go in and play important games like this, especially on the road, that can help you out. To go out there and get off to a fast start, rather than kind of take it all in at the beginning and let the team jump out on you. So I think when it comes to that, being in the playoffs the last couple of years and losing playoff games and kind of feeling what that, seeing what that kind of feels like, it's going to help us out come this playoff.
But you personally, do you feel that at this point now in the playoffs, you've played 5 playoff games, that there's really nothing, I'm not saying that you've ever been rattled, but there's nothing really that can, you've pretty much seen a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, when the game starts and the whistle blows, man, it's a football game. And, there's a little bit more hoopla surrounding the game and all that, but the bottom line is it's a football game, and you have to do the same things that you did during the regular season in order to get ready for it and in order to play well.
People make so much of crowd noise and on the road. Obviously, this team hasn't been intimidated, but are there times down there where you have to go quiet because you just can't hear each other? And obviously, you prepare for that more in the playoffs in a place like Kansas City.
Definitely. I mean, you can see when you look at the tape, these guys, there's a lot of offenses that have false starts against them a couple times a game because it's so loud, and we're going to have to make sure we go in there and handle that well. It's going to be a loud place. It's going to be rocking, and rightfully so. They're going to be excited about this game, and we're going to have to go in there and make sure that we handle that in order to play well.
Joe, you get a sense that this week's offense will be more like what you guys did against New Orleans and less what you did against Cincinnati?
I think we were pretty similar. We just didn't have as much success, in what we did against those teams. Against New Orleans, we were able to score on third downs, and against Cincinnati, we weren't really. So I think, when we look at it, we're going to have to. We want to keep these guys on. We want to keep these guys on the field, and in order to do that, we have to convert first downs. So we're going to need to have, both of our, both aspects of our game working really well in order to do that. And I think that's what we're going to get ready to go do against these guys. They got a good defense, and they got a guy that can get some pass rush. And we're going to go in there, and our goal is going to be get first downs, keep ourselves on the field, run a lot of plays. And I think when you see that, then we're going to be where we want to, and we're going to be scoring points.